Hello everyone and welcome to Travel the Globe, the channel for travel connoisseurs, explorers, and for those with a knack for adventure. In today's video, we are listing our top 10 most expensive cities in the world. ECA International, a worldwide mobility firm, provided its annual ranking of the most expensive cities in the world, and we are featuring them here today. Be sure to watch the video to the end, for our number one pick will surely make you think twice before throwing all of your money on your next trip. Let's get started. Number 10. Guangzhou. China is the nation with the most entries on this list. Even though the biggest city in the province of Guangzhou comes in last, it still has one of the most expensive real estate markets in China. So, what's the price range? According to Numbeo, the average monthly rent in the city is over 4,000 yuan. That amounts to about $600 for travelers from the United States. To survive the month, you will need at least 3,500 yuan, or roughly $500 outside of rent. The most affordable flights for a week-long trip typically cost between $450 and $900. Luxury visitors will need anywhere from $300 to $1,000 each day, while budget travelers can get by with $120 to $250. Number 9 is Seoul. Asia now dominates this list, accounting for more than half of all costs. Although Seoul may not empty your cash as rapidly as some other Asian cities, it is in no way suitable for travelers or people on a tight budget. If you intend to stay in the nation's capital for an extended amount of time, Numbeo estimates that a one-bedroom apartment in the central city will cost more than 1 million won, or about $800 per month to rent. For a week-long journey, single travelers should budget between $1,000 and $2,000 for transport, accommodations, and meals for an inexpensive vacation that, becoming wealthy in Seoul, $3,000 to $8,000 can be readily spent in a week. For number 8, Shanghai. China's financial hub is commonly recognized as being in Shanghai. Shanghai is a significant center for retail information, technology, and other expanding industries, in addition to being the busiest port in the world. It was ranked as mainland China's most costly city within the center in a 2017 Economist Intelligence Unit research. It is anticipated that single renters will need somewhat less than 8,000 yuan, or roughly $1,200 per month. Travelers can typically get by in Shanghai on a month's rent. However, $2,600 may be more practical. You would need to budget up to $10,000 for a luxurious experience just for one person. Even when you're not using your credit card, just standing in Shanghai can make it seem like you're already spending a lot of money. Number 7. Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv topped the yearly list of most expensive places to live in by the Economist Intelligence Unit in 2021. The EIU attributes this to Tel Aviv's growing food and transportation costs. Tel Aviv is not only one of the most costly cities in the Middle East, but it is also the center of Israel's economic and technical development, making it one of the most expensive cities on the entire continent. The cost of a single flat in Tel Aviv might reach about 6,000 Israeli shekels. That amounts to roughly $1,700, which is still hardly cheap spending. Be prepared to spend $1,200 as a traveler if you decide to stop by for a visit. Number 6. Zurich. The wealthiest 1% frequently mentions their Swiss bank accounts in movies, which offers trustworthy security and lower financial dangers. There is a reason why business people trust Switzerland with their money. This has contributed to Zurich, the nation's capital and largest city, to being one of the major financial capitals in the world. That could cause one to picture a lavish metropolis of Zurich, but the city preserves a vintage look and a manageably small population. Obviously, a high cost of living is likely correlated with a tiny population. A one-bedroom apartment may cost close to 2,000 Swiss francs per month, which is about equivalent to $2,000. Budget tourists can spend roughly that amount for a week's stay, while wealthy visitors can splurge with 9,000 USD. There's a fine line between worthy spending and needless spending. However, telling one from the other can be a bit challenging. Tell us, how do you determine if a trip is worth it or not? Let us know in the comments below. If you're liking this video, be sure to hit the like button. This will help support the channel and will boost the video to other travel enthusiasts. And now, back to our list. For number 5, we have London. If you can afford it, you can live like royalty in London, the largest metropolis and financial center of the United Kingdom. With mansions that may sell for tens of millions of pounds, West London has an exceptionally high price tag. You will be lucky if you can locate an apartment to rent in the city for £700 or a little over $2,000, as we think it's out of your budget range. Expensive real estate doesn't just refer to houses. For the third consecutive year, London was named the most expensive office market by the World Property Journal in 2015. Even though not everyone can afford a long-term residency, week-long tourists can enjoy London for as little as $800, while large spenders can shell out $12,000 or more. Number 4. Tokyo. Every travel lover should make at least one trip to Tokyo. We would advise you to travel to Tokyo frequently. Economically though, it is possible that once will be the most that a lot of travelers can ever spend. If you're looking for housing in the city, the average monthly rent is 150,000 yen or roughly $1,000. Be prepared to budget between $900 to $10,000 for a week-long visit. The Economist Intelligence Unit ranked Tokyo as the most expensive city in the world from 1992 to 2006. Despite the fact that the 14-year record was eventually broken, Tokyo hasn't suddenly become cost-effective for the past 15 years. It continues to have the biggest metropolitan economy in the world and is a hub for finance, retail, and many other thriving businesses. Number 3 is Geneva. When ranking the most populated cities in Switzerland, Geneva is slightly behind Zurich. Geneva, though, is even more expensive than Zurich, despite being less busy. And depending on your budget, homes there might cost you more than 2,000 Swiss francs per month. Travelers might spend between $900 and $9,000 to enjoy Geneva's splendor for a week. Geneva has received good honors for its gross domestic product and purchasing power, despite how pricey the city might be. The pay you earn in Geneva can be higher than what you're used to. In 2020, the minimum salary reached a record high of 23 Swiss francs per hour, just to give you an idea. For number 2, New York. The United States only appears once on this list, but it is a big one. New York is the city's equivalent of a huge dollar sign with its tall buildings, top-notch restaurants, and opulent homes next to its breathtaking views. Despite the fact that the protagonists in sitcoms are frequently poor, we have come to believe that large New York City apartments are nonetheless reasonably priced. These characters will actually be spending at least $3,500 each month. The real estate market in Manhattan is very opulent, making it a well-liked location among the Billionaires Club. New York, which is home to the most expensive house and hotel ever sold, might be a better place to go since visitors can spend up to $12,000 there in a single week. And for number 1, Hong Kong. Hong Kong topped ECA International's list of the priciest cities for the 3rd year in a row. Both the economies of China and Hong Kong are heavily dependent on tourism. It stands out as one of the most expensive cities for visitors from outside the area and is by far the most visited city in China. Over the course of the week, you will be spending between $700 and $1,700 on a budget vacation. Those without financial restraints, though, will feel more at ease spending between $2,500 and $9,000 to fully enjoy Hong Kong. For long-term inhabitants, a one-bedroom apartment in the city may set you back a staggering 17,500 Hong Kong dollars or 2,200 USD. Low supply and great demand is the key to understanding Hong Kong's pricey property market. Breaking your bank account doesn't necessarily guarantee you an amazing time. On the other hand, some travel destinations are truly worth every penny. Which travel destinations do you consider money well spent? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications by hitting that bell icon. Looking for more travel ideas? Check out our other videos for more travel the globe treats like this one. Until next time!